China has announced a slew of initiatives to deepen cooperation with African nations at the China-Africa Cooperation Summit in Beijing. President Xi Jinping underscored efforts to drive modernization of the global south, including more than $50 billion in financing over the next 3 years for the continent, which is rich in critical minerals and natural resources. CNA's Olivia Siong with this report.
Leaders from over 50 African countries are in Beijing for what China has dubbed its biggest diplomatic event in recent years. All eyes on Chinese President Xi Jinping, who took the stage at the Cooperation Summit's opening, hailing ties between his country and the African continent, describing relations as being at its best in history. In his 25-minute speech, the Chinese leader also outlined a plan to deepen cooperation in the next 3 years.
中非共筑现代化之梦，必将掀起全球南方现代化热潮，谱写构建人类命运共同体的崭新篇章。
President Xi said China was willing to work with African nations across a range of areas, from industry to agriculture, infrastructure and trade, pledging also to open up its markets.
中方愿主动单方面扩大市场开放，决定给予包括33个非洲国家在内的所有同中国建交的 最不发达国家100%税目产品零关税待遇，成为实施这一举措的首个发展中大国和世界主要经济体，推动中国大市场成为非洲大机遇。
Another opportunity is in green development, said President Xi, adding that China is ready to launch 30 clean energy projects in Africa and to set up a forum on the peaceful use of nuclear technology. China has been the region's largest trading partner for the last 15 years, and amid its own economic challenges, analysts had expected that President Xi in his speech would make a pitch for African countries to buy more Chinese products, this especially for items that have come under intense scrutiny or face trade restrictions from the West.
Excellence, Monsieur Xi Jinping.
African leaders who took the stage at the summit's opening welcomed China's pledges, even though some have previously raised concerns about a trade imbalance with China. China has not met its target to buy $300 billion in African goods, which was promised 3 years ago.
We can leverage on the technology China have, of course with support that it provides to Africa, but also China needs Africa to continue to expand and grow its economy.
It's not only the president of South Africa, President Xi himself has indicated that that trade deficit must be closed, and that's why he has committed to also do on 100 items tariff-free trade so that South Africa can improve its exports to China.
Mr. Xi said China will provide $50 billion in financing to the region over the next 3 years. These comprise credit lines, assistance in various forms, and investment in Africa by Chinese enterprises, also promising to create at least 1 million jobs. According to Boston University data, over $180 billion in loans has been disbursed by China from the year 2000 to 2023. While the loans have helped build infrastructure in countries under China's Belt and Road Initiative, some analysts have raised concerns about it posing a debt trap, although this has been refuted by China repeatedly. Olivia Siong, CNA, Beijing.